Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Madden Gaming, and I am back with another reaction video. And today we got some more news on Maximum Football. We got more big news revealed for Maximum Football 23. Let's go. I'm so glad we hear more news. I'm not gonna lie to you, said the news kind of stopped a little bit for Maximum Football. I didn't really see much or hear much about it. But hopefully it's some big updates. But before we hop into this video, I need you guys to like this video right now. Subscribe to your boy if you want more videos just like this one. And wait, before we hop into this, I want to let you guys know that I'm gonna let this video play out, and we're just gonna watch it together, and then I'm gonna hold my opinions and thoughts at the end. So without further ado, jump right into it.
Many of us have been waiting very patiently for the new and updated Maximum Football that's set to drop very soon. And we've been getting some more new information about the game from the developers over the past couple of weeks. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the new things that we found out and show some of the new footage and screenshots of the game. And for those of you that don't know about Maximum Football, it is a new simulation football game that is coming to PC and consoles this year. It's due out on PC sometime during the spring if everything is still on schedule, and the console version is set to be coming a little bit later this year, probably around the time that football season starts, and the game is free to play. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the other news or gameplay footage surrounding this game as we get closer to release, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you never miss any of these important videos. Now, most of us have seen the trailer by now, and we're all pretty impressed by it. For a game that's not made by a AAA studio that has millions and millions and millions of dollars to put into it, this is actually looking really good and much better than its previous version a few years ago. The game has been stripped down and is being completely rebuilt by Modest Games. They've got more money, they've got more resources to put into it than the previous developers did, and this game is definitely looking like something that in a few years, as it continues to grow, it can be a real competitor in the marketplace. Now, over the past few weeks, we've gotten a ton of new screenshots for this game, as I'm going to be putting up on screen now, and I must say, for a game, again, that is not being produced by the likes of an EA Sports or a 2K Sports or a Sony, this game looks really good. As you're seeing, the player models look really good, the detail on the uniforms look good, the fields look good. Hey, they even have refs on the field, which has been a big complaint about Madden over the past few years.
If you give me just 89 seconds, I'm going to show you this $1 million skill.
Logos, the stadiums, everything looks pretty good as you're seeing here on screen, and with each screenshot and each piece of footage that comes out, it looks better and better. Judging from all of the different screenshots and some of the footage that we have seen from this game already, and from talking to a few people in the industry, it looks like this game is going to be something on par gameplay and looks wise with an Xbox 360 version of Madden, which really isn't bad for a smaller development company putting a new game out of the gate. Again, Modest Games is not EA or 2K. They don't have that level of money or resources, so expecting this game to look graphically like a Madden or 2K game or have the same level of animations just isn't realistic out of the gate. However, if these games are on par with late Xbox 360 and PS3 or even early PS4, Xbox One Madden games, that's pretty good because a lot of people still play those older games and they still hold up today. NCAA 14 is an Xbox 360 game and people are playing that non-stop. A lot of people still play Madden 25, which was on the Xbox One and PS4, was the first Madden game on that generation. People still play those games as well. Some people still play Madden 16 and 17. So I mean, if this game is somewhat on par with those era of games, that's going to be a real player in the space. And judging by a lot of people in the football gaming community, they just want a game that has good simulation gameplay, and they want a lot of customization and depth, which it sounds like this game is going to have. So this is going to be really interesting, especially when you factor in that it's free to play. Now, the devs have been dropping some little nuggets on social media lately. One that was very interesting was they talked about route running adjustments, and I'll have a few screenshots to pop up on the screen for you here, and they're kind of detailing, just some of the little nuggets about the gameplay with Maximum Football 23. Here you can see that they say The blue line represents the intended route of the receiver, while the red line shows the actual route that the receiver will run, which is determined by the player attributes. Keep in mind the route can change dynamically if the receiver is bumped during the play. He will aim for a location within the circles that are shown in the image. Receivers with the higher route running attribute have smaller circles, which means they have less room for error. They're less likely to deviate from the intended route. Some receivers have smaller circles than others, which indicates their higher route running attribute. Receivers with a higher route running attribute will be more ready for catches that arrive right as they come out of the sharp turns. And this is the type of stuff that football gaming fans want to see. They want to see ratings matter. They want to see how ratings are going to affect how players act differently on the field. And this is very good detail for a game that I think a lot of people might be overlooking in terms of how good the gameplay could be. But little details like this show you that there is actually a lot of detail, care, and thought going into how this game is going to play. Earlier today, they posted some more work in progress photos of the customization logo sharing. It says, here's an early look at the UI we're working with to upload, download, and share your logos. The hashtag system will be helpful when searching out logos or tagging them for other players to find. We'll be making adjustments, but wanted to give you a glimpse at what's behind the scenes. So again, this is going to be very important for this game as it does not have an NFL license, but it's going to have full creation, customization, and you're going to be able to share logos, uniform designs, and all of that stuff online with other players. So people are going to make the NFL teams. People are probably going to make college teams as well, probably make XFL teams, and you're going to be able to share these. And that is the biggest thing I think for this game, because if the gameplay is solid and the graphics are solid, like I said, they don't have to be on par with EA, but as long as they are solid, that's enough for a lot of gamers. At that point, you just need the customization and the depth within the game to be there, which it looks like it is, because that's what's going to allow people to kind of turn this game into an NFL game through customization and file sharing. Maximum Football's also been answering a lot of questions surrounding the game lately. As you can imagine, there are a lot of frequently asked questions because it is a new game on the market that a lot of people are excited about. So they've been putting out stuff on their social media, kind of answering some of the bigger questions they've been getting. Here are a few of them. It says, when is early access? What is included in early access? For that, they said we'll have more details to share on early access in the coming week. So hopefully within the next few weeks, we'll kind of have an idea of when early access is going to go live for PC. Another common question was, why is Maximum Football free to play and not a premium release? And they said the vision for Maximum Football has always been to deliver the ultimate football simulation sandbox. As we look at how to best deliver that vision, we determined that the model that allows us to build the game over time alongside the community was the best way to do that. People also asked, will the game be free to play across all platforms? And they said yes, Maximum Football will be free to play on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. Will the game have loot boxes? No, Maximum Football will not include loot boxes or any kind of randomized content. That's a pretty big one. A lot of people were assuming there would be like paid content because it's free to play, but I think they're going to try to do advertising models is what it sounds like over loot boxes, which is a pretty good idea because I think that is going to make people even more likely to try the game out. They also put out a list of features that you can expect at launch for this game. I know I've gone over these before, but just to refresh you or in case you're new to Maximum Football, here's what they're offering with this game at launch. Unmatched realism and physics. With stunning graphics, authentic gameplay, and realistic physics-based tackling, all powered with Unreal Engine 5, you'll feel like you're on the field with your team. Breathe in the energy from the crowd, it's go time. That's another really big thing for this game is it's on Unreal Engine 5, which really gives it a lot of possibilities. It's something that a lot of people wish Madden would go over to. Maybe in the future they will, but the fact they're building this in Unreal Engine 5 is a very good sign. The game's also going to have Dynasty mode, assume the role of head coach and build your ideal league, recruit, manage your dream team to take them all the way to greatness. Endless customization, personalize every aspect of your team from logos, jerseys, and helmets to individual pieces of equipment, and then share your creation with the community. Like I said, this is going to be one of the bigger things about this game that's going to draw a lot of attention. Local and online multiplayer, go player versus player in online head-to-head modes, or enjoy cooperative local play with friends. Ongoing content, the game will continue to expand with new downloadable content being rolled out regularly, including including fresh new features, new rule sets, new modes, and additional customizations. That's another big thing with this game. It's free to play, but it's going to have new content rolling out, new features, new rule sets, even new modes. That's going to be a pretty big deal. They also said things like creating your own playbooks, creating your own plays, and being able to play online co-op, so you and a friend versus somebody else and their friend, are all things that are expected to come later but will not be in there at launch. Like I said, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you don't miss any of the future information surrounding this game. And make sure you check out this video right here if you want to know.
I love that they talked more about the customization, and it's not going to be like kind of like how Madden is, where, you know, the ultimate team and this and stuff and this and that. Because I'm not really an online player, so this is like perfect for me. And it's free to play on all platforms. That right there is a humongous win. For all platforms, it's going to be free to play. And I think it's cross-platform too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. If the gameplay is fun enough and it's not too buggy or this and that, because that could be a big issue. The bug, you know, bugs gonna happen in video games. I mean, it's just is. But if it's buggy, then that's a whole new problem. But hopefully it's a fun game. I can't wait to play it on my own and play it for you guys. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this reaction. Love every single one of you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.